Imagine a country that strikes it big with a massive uranium deposit or a huge gold mine. At first glance, it seems like hitting the jackpot. A real windfall from the sky that's gonna shower wealth all over the economy. But if you check back in a few years, you might find the same country sunk into poverty, riddled by corruption, or even torn apart by civil wars. How can that happen? How does such wealth turn into a curse? Well, there are a few reasons. First up, there is something called the Dutch disease. Ever since the 60s, when gas was not only found in the North Sea but all over the Netherlands, the local currency, the guilder, got stronger. As a result, other parts of the economy, like manufacturing for example, got less competitive internationally. And why is that? Because as your currency is getting stronger, the stuff you're exporting is getting pricier, which means it's harder to sell overseas. The second thing is the wild ride of price volatility. We know that raw materials, like oil and copper, for instance, have prices that go through boom and bust cycles. And these cycles can be really extreme. Naturally, when prices are up, everything is good, and the country's economy does great. But when they crash, it's a total disaster. And guess what? Well, it is super tough to manage a country when your income can drop by 40% in a few months. And finally, the third issue is that when you have a ton of natural resources, corruption often follows, along with what's called extractive institutions. This term is for institutions that concentrate power and wealth in the hands of a few. So instead of promoting growth and innovation for everyone, those institutions suck up all the wealth being produced. That's why they are called extractive. They often capture the wealth for a small group, often at the expense of everyone else.